Welcome to another beautiful, exciting episode, the Unfiltered Thoughts podcast, episode 3. And right before we start, I want us to do our beautiful ritual, if you may call it that. Take about 30 seconds to sit in silence. And we're going to give ourselves a very big, warm hug. All right. Welcome again, guys. This is the Unfiltered Thought podcast with the amazing soul. And today we're going to be speaking on the inner teacher. I think it's a very favorite topic of mine because of myriad of reasons. So we live in a society that daily tells us that something outside of us will give us the answers to our solutions or problems. And if we have challenges, we have to seek something outside of us, which makes life very complicated. So this inner teacher that I speak of, some people call it intuition, some people call it gut feeling. Some people call it, I don't know how I know, but I know. Whatever you want to call it. Everyone has this inner teacher that I speak of. It doesn't require any superpower or qualifications to start to listen to this inner teacher. The closest thing I can use to describe this inner teacher is silence. Because silence, my friend, is full of answers. All the answers you seek in your life lies within you. You just have to choose to slow things down and listen. Listen to this beautiful teacher that's always been communicating with you the moment you came into this physical body. And someone might ask, how can you listen to this inner teacher you talk about? It's simple. Meditation. Now, meditation, the concept meditation, when someone thinks about meditation, you think about being in a yoga pose or yogi pose and you're just, or in a cave, you're just humming stuff. That is meditation. No. Meditation is being in the present moment. Meditation is being here now. Meditation is when you're drinking a Starbucks coffee, feeling the coffee going through your throat and enjoying that you get to experience a Starbucks coffee. That is meditation. It's not complicated stuff. Meditation is when you're savoring your favorite food. That's all you're doing. You're just eating. Just eat. And when you're walking, you're just walking. That's meditation. It's nothing complicated, simple stuff. Remember how I started this talk and I said, there's no qualification to start to listen to this inner teacher. Same thing with meditation. You do not need any complicated stuff to start to meditate. You can meditate right now. Just start to become aware of the present moment. The present moment is so rich, it's full of everything. You just have to choose to slow things down and listen. The closest description I have for this inner teacher is silence. If you want to start to resolve the problems in your life, choose to sit in a room by yourself in silence. And all the problems, quote unquote, in your life, the answers will start to reveal itself to you. It sounds too good to be true, but that's what it is. My life, every aspect of my life literally transformed the moment I started to embrace this inner teacher that was always been speaking to me. I sat with myself in silence. And I just watched my mind, watched the chatter, and observed my thoughts. Because ultimately, you're not your thoughts. You're simply an observer of your thoughts. The only way you can start to realize that is through slowing things down, meditation, and being in the present moment. Another beautiful tool that has ultimately helped me on my journey that I would love to share with you is self-inquiry. It's a very interesting tool. It's questioning your belief system, questioning your identity, questioning how you perceive the world. You see, my friend, we don't see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. Is the sky really blue? Is the grass really green? The reason why we say the grass is green is based off of collective consciousness. The moment we decide that the grass is another color, it becomes another color. So the question is, start to question your belief system on money, relationships with other people, and relationship with yourself. Self-inquiry. There is no super qualifications to start self-inquiry. Just sit down and start to ask your mind questions. Why do I think this way? Why do I think money is this way? Or why do I interact with people this way? And you start to realize something. Everything around you is patterns. Myriads of patterns. I want you to think about it like a maze. If you keep the same routine every day of your life, you're very predictable. You will keep repeating the same cycles over and over and over again. I don't care if you move to Kazakhstan. I don't care if you move to the other side of the earth. In as much as you don't start to observe yourself, you will keep repeating the same patterns over and over and over again. Everything you see around you is patterns. So the next question is, how do you start to observe these patterns? By slowing things down and by self-inquiry. How do you break out of a pattern? That's a very interesting question. It's simple. Start from the little things. So let's just say you brush your teeth, because I'm left-handed. So let's just say you brush your teeth with your left hand. Try brushing your teeth with your right hand. Let's just say you have a particular spot you park your car in. Park somewhere else. What you are consciously doing is creating a new neural pathway in your brain. It's called neuroplasticity, how neurons fire and wire. That's how you break out of a pattern. That's how you transform your reality. Patterns. The reason why you keep seeing the same stuff is because you're in a routine. You go to work, take the same route. You go to Starbucks, take the same Starbucks coffee. You go to a sushi bar, take the same stuff. That's why you keep repeating the same experiences. If you're a pure infinite energy and there are infinite possibilities, why narrow yourself down to just a few when you can have everything and experience everything? The inner teacher, your intuition. You do not need anyone outside of you to validate you. This inner teacher I talked to you about will guide you on places you didn't even know existed. This inner teacher that I speak to you about will bring into your life things you didn't even know was possible. You see, this brain of ours weighs about 5 pounds, well, 3 to 5 pounds. And as human beings, we try to use our 5-pound brain to understand this infinite universe. How? It's not possible. You can't do it. At some point, your intellect is only going to take you so far. You got to let go of the logical mind at some point and embrace this inner teacher that's always been showing you the signs, showing you the synchronicities, bringing the people in your life, sending you the message that you've been ignoring or you've been choosing not to listen to. But it's always been there. It doesn't require you to go to Peru to realize that you have an inner teacher, or China or India, or you need to see a guru. No, you are your greatest guru. You are your greatest teacher. The only person who requires validation is from you. That's the only validation you need in your life. You just have to choose to slow down and listen. Intuition. Your life will start to transform, and things you didn't even know that could happen in your life will start to show itself. I'll tell you this much. The more you sit with yourself and embrace yourself, all parts of yourself unconditionally, you will start to realize you didn't even have any problems to begin with. It's all an illusion, my friend. I know it feels real. I get that part. But the more you go within, you will start to see this veil of illusion that I speak to you about. You have to have a direct experience. No teacher outside of you can really express what this thing is. You can have pointers, people who will point you to tell you, hey, start to slow down, be present, guides, all that good jazz. Yes, you can have that. But the ultimate teacher and the only person coming to save you is you. The magic you're looking for, my friend, is in the work you're avoiding. I'll say that again. The magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. Embrace your demons. Know their names. Make friends with your demons. Most of us in our lives, what we try to do is, I'm just only going to embrace the positive side. What? How can you have back without the front? How can you have up without down? How can you have the sun without the moon? It's called balance. That's what life is about. How can you push away one part and just only embrace one part? You're going to tip the scale. Make friends with your inner demons. Because by the time you embrace them more, you realize it's all an illusion. You just have to sit with it, embrace it, start to love it unconditionally. That's how you navigate it. Intuition. The more you slow things down, your intuition allows you to zoom out to see the full picture. Right now, you're too close and you are reacting. You are reacting. Every little thing can trigger you. Every little thing triggers you. The more you start to slow down, go within yourself, sit in silence, being present, you will start to respond. Excuse me. Focused thought is your ultimate currency. We live in an attention economy. Everything wants your attention. But guess what? The only person not getting attention is yourself. I want you to sit with that. We live in an attention economy. It's a go, 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 go. What's the next thing? Let's chase. The only person you're not paying attention is yourself. Do you see the irony in that? And all the answers is right in front of you, but you've been chasing things outside of you. This will seem very uncomfortable once you start to sit in silence. But growth is not comfortable. For you to change, you have to be willing to embrace growth. Come out of your comfort zone. Break out of these patterns I'm telling you about. Break out of it. The willingness and courage to break out of a pattern is everything. The moment you break out of a pattern, it stops repeating itself. Think about this like a game. Start being aware that you are playing the human game. Don't take it seriously. Don't take yourself seriously, and have fun. And how you can realize this is by sitting with this inner teacher that I'm telling you about. Be here now, my friend. Embrace the silence. You are a limitless being. Do you know what that word implies? Limitless. Like there is no end to infinity. I'll repeat this. How dare you play small? How dare you? I'm challenging you right now to sit with yourself. I don't care how long you do it. 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Time is an illusion anyways. Sit with yourself. Just do it. Don't let anyone define who you are. Play this human game yourself. People all your life, society, your parents, whoever you interact with have told you how to live life. It's time to take your power back. Listen to your intuition. Don't listen to me. I'm ultimately just a guide. You have all the answers. I just want you to question yourself. Question why you think the way you think. Just question yourself. And you start to see the irony and the laughter in this life that we all take so seriously. Everything is energy. Energy is everything. The moment you start to really understand that life is mental, you will start to realize how powerful your mind is. Find the courage to do an uncomfortable activity today. That's something that really helps me on my journey. Every day I do something uncomfortable because my logical brain is like, no, let's stay safe. No, let's not rock the boat. I say rock the damn boat. Don't play safe. Take that risk. Find the courage inside of you to do the things that feel scary. Jump. You're gonna be fine. This is your sign. Do it. And you start to see, it's not so scary at all. It was all in your mind. You see why it's very essential you need to break out of the patterns of your thinking? We have an average of 80,000 thoughts. The human being has an average of 80,000 thoughts every day. Most of us, that 80,000 thoughts, it's the same thing from yesterday, over and over. And you ask, why is my life the same? Because your thoughts are the same. It's not rocket science. You don't need a guru or a therapist to tell you that. You've been thinking the same thing for years. Your life is not going to change. It's going to stay the same. You refuse to grow. Yes, you're going to stay the same. I know it can be uncomfortable. I get that part. But that's the only way you can expand. That's the only way you can transform your life. Because you can. Because you're ultimately me. So this is your reminder, my friend. Be here now. Choose to start to live your authentic self. Love everyone and say your truth. That's how you transform your life. Until next time, peace, love.